Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. This is episode 51 of the Showcase Showdown Challenge. As you can see on your screen, I have got a friend with me this time. It is Mr. Andrex.
Hello!
This is about the third or fourth time of asking, because every time I've tried to host it, I've cocked something up. But for the purpose of the recording, this is what we've rolled. And there you can see that this isn't made up. And so we've got touring cars and GTEs at Bathurst. And oh yes, it is. And Andrex has gone for the BMW. I, of course, have rolled them again.
Contractual reasons.
Staying true to the brand. We also commented in the last attempt to do this that the vehicle record that's popped up for Andrex in the BMW is a 217, and as you can see on the recording, that's a 213 for the Megane. So yes, that's balanced.
Not entirely.
No. Is the BMW that much better in corners or something?
No, straight line speed's actually very good, but
is it the cornering, or is it the kind of altitude changes that let the BMW down here?
yeah, I don't know if you guys are turboed or not, so I would probably.
Not a clue.
No, I don't. I don't touch those front-wheel drive silly cars.
Or there was a great phrase I saw in the RSR forums. What was it? Scrabble drive.
No.
Are you tweaking?
No, I can't. It's force default.
Ah, yes. I'm not changing that now, considering how many times we've rehosted already.
No, that's okay. Oh, my first gear. Where is it?
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
3217.
This thing's lightning off the line, but that is not lightning.
Well, I've attempted to fall to 17th because I always start this challenge from halfway. I found 20th.
Ah, you're beside me. I shall follow you.
Why, hello. I'm boxed in.
Draft for the win. Oh, traffic jam.
Oh dear, very big. Yeah, very much so.
Oh, you
dear.
swine pushed him right in front of me.
Yeah, I got sandwiched.
You swine.
I like pigs.
Oh, you're leaving gaps. Like, oh, that's tight. I'll not go there.
Oh,
That's the wall.
ow. Yeah, you knew that a long time before that happened. There's another one.
Oh. Oh, you murdered him.
Yeah, I kind of brought him with me.
Oh, don't go near the sand.
Oh, ABS, where are you?
I do not seem to have any.
No, likewise.
Is it realistic?
Yep.
That's fine.
Oh, right.
Right, come on then, little beamer. Come to life.
Yeah, little is not a word I'd use to describe that car. Oh dear.
I can't even catch him in the draft.
Mechanical damage is on, it would seem.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're blocking like public lobbies.
Yeah, that's never a comparison you want. Whew, right. I can breathe for a moment now. Chi Kyung Lao. So how have you been then of late, Mr. Andrex?
Yeah. Enjoying the nice weather.
Oh yes, it has been rather nice in these parts. I haven't kind of made it public yet, but as you're here, I'll announce to you that I've been headhunted by someone non-AOR based.
Ooh, check you out.
This is for a 24-hour Le Mans event. Oh dear. For the Virtual Endurance Championship.
Oh,
I'd heard of them, but never had anything to do with them prior. So I immediately thought of you.
Me, endurance racing.
Perish the thought. I mean, they use R Factor for some reason. I think they've got ties with the developer.
I think some of the RSR boys do that. Is it not a Bathurst?
Possibly. I
I
think
saw
this
Manu practicing the other night.
right. I think this one is a Le Mans event. But they specifically came to me because they wanted me at the beginning and at the end. So they want me actually quite key areas for the broadcast.
No pressure.
I thought it was... oh, I'm off.
Oh, I did the same. I can't get past these guys. They're nutters.
Well, I was quite humbled when they actually came to me. But this actually does line me up for 7 commentaries over 5 days.
Wow.
So they want so this will start on the 2nd of June. So I'm doing the 1:30 till 5 o'clock slot on the Saturday afternoon. Then I've got the AOR Indy, the Triple Crown event.
Oh yeah.
Then the following day will be the tail end of the race. So they also want me for a 7 till 9 slot in the morning. Well, and my youngster will have me up in time for that. Of that I can guarantee. Oh, come on. Oh, no, that's not.
Oh, it's swine.
And then it'll be the... So I've got that one Sunday morning and then the actual finish of the race, so about 2 o'clock in the afternoon that'll finish. Or thereabouts. And then it's the F1 Season 15 race for AOR that night. And then it's the last of the F1 Esports qualifiers for the following 3 days.
Oh no, don't do that, you utter. Oh my lord.
Are you struggling back there?
He just took me out.
Oh, no. I found the wall again. Oh. Where are you now?
I dropped down to 18.
Oh dear. Ouch. That must have been a hell of a clunk you just had then, because you were up to 10th
I put
last
me
night.
into that barrier on the right hand side as they come down the top of the
Oh
crest.
yeah, I call that the trap.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Mainly because I keep ending up in it. I'm forming quite a nice queue behind me, so hopefully you'll have lots of targets to pick off.
Yeah, they're not very friendly with the letting past.
No, they're not really, are they? So are you using that BMW in the Touring Car League?
For my sins, yes.
I would so love to have actually done it, but with 2 of the rounds being, clashing with F1 Esports.
Yeah. Nah, that's fair enough. King-Kodiak will just have to sit by the way till next time.
It'll fly again. speaking of RSR, I'm tempted to offer my commentary services for that Rallycross event they've got coming up.
No.
Might be a giggle.
Yeah.
It just happens to coincide with that with the last of the F1 Esports qualifiers, that Wednesday the 6th. But from the way that the event was laid out, they're looking to have like the final, the semi-final onwards broadcasted anyway, which will time right for them. Oh, is the leader going to beat the flag?
I'm surprised. 14 seconds. Maybe.
He's just coming into the chase now. There we go. If I don't try and hit my push to talk button whilst going through that, I go through it. Yeah, he'll beat the flag. So one more to go.
Good.
Oh, come on. Finally getting into the stride a bit. Too early. Tim Mann. Come on.
Where are you at now?
Oh, I've just tried to kill fourth.
Oh, nice.
Will you do another one of your epic Mario Kart events?
Yeah, probably at some point do something.
Oh, because that was absolutely belting fun.
Yeah. God damn it, it's so slow and it just carried the speed into the back end.
I found the sand.
Oh, that's lethal.
Very much so. There's the trap. What's the first track on the touring car list?
I can't remember, but some like Brands Hatch Indy and Hockenheim Indy.
Wow.
Oh my
Lap
lord.
300.
Yeah, it's all the short kind of indie tracks and stuff.
Yeah, Hockenheim Short, I remember being one of the tracks on there. Brands Indy.
There's two German ones that must be Nürburgring Sprint or something, whatever it is.
Gonna get the sand before the end. Oh no. Can I outbrake him? Just about. No, there's gonna be too much. Oh.
Oh, you can't move over like that, filthy little dog.
I overcooked it in the last turn and lost a position right there.
Not a single clean lap was had.
What was your final position?
11.
Oh, that's quite a bit improved from previously.
I started using my bumper a little bit more.
Getting the old elbows out.
Yeah.
Best laps. 2:26, 2:23. Wow, impressive fastest lap though. 2:23.5.
Yeah, I still didn't get a clean lap, to be fair. It was all Lots of traffic. Crazy traffic.
Right, GTE
To
time.
kill it.
Now, this should change properly and should allow you to change within the class as well. So let's give it a try.
No, we're on the M6 anyway, so.
Well, just clarify, can you select something other than the M6? Yes, you
I
can. 'Cause
can.
You're in the beautiful Corvette. I'm going to go with...
Oh, I'm not going to have my setup. Okay.
Sticking with the beautiful Beamer.
Bit of cuts.
Jawohl. I do love the M6.
I'm thinking about being lazy for season 10 and just sticking with the M6 again.
You're refusing to betray your ever faithful M6.
Well, I've looked at a couple. I was interested in the Ginetta and the Cadillac.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah, I don't know what. Who was it that switched to the Caddy last season?
Leon?
Yeah, I don't know what he was playing at, but I can
Yeah,
get that
what?
Caddy to match my M6.
Okay. Where's it put you this time? Are you last? Where are you? Oh, there you are, 20th.
20. Okay, that's a challenge.
So, oh,
I saw it.
I will never grow bored of that noise. Right, 17th again. Oh dear. Oh, big problem.
Oh my! That's 40 engine damage.
Is it? Oh dear. Do you want to start again?
Nah, it's alright.
Are you sure?
We'll see if it actually. Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, let's start that again.
Yeah, please.
Because I forgot that was still on. So then mechanical failures off. Right, in hop. Oh, that's a bumblebee.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Good. Right. And there is Cluck.
Indeed.
That must have taken him quite a long time to ace every car in one track.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he did it over the Christmas break and
To the exclusion of all else. Wow.
didn't have a Christmas.
Yeah. It's put me third, and I want to drop to 17th. Well, want to is one thing. I will end up doing that anyway, I suspect.
Oh, I'm fourth this time. That's a bit healthier.
Sprint, go, be free. I'm going to do this at the pit exit rather than here. Wow, that looks like a cracking stuff. There we go.
You want to be shifting about 5,500 RPM.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than redlining it.
Oh yeah, it's turbo, twin turbo. You only redline non-turbo cars.
Ah, okay. Whoa! Oh dear. Woohoo! Thank you, traction control. Am I very glad traction control's there. Whoa! Ow!
Such a solid car, it's nice.
I'm glad it's solid because I'm belting the walls with it. Ooh. I know damage isn't on, but...
Are you racing or playing ping pong?
Whoa. Ooh. Ow. Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back. Oh, listen to the turbo.
This one's going to be a bit quieter than the last one.
I should hope so. At least I won't be bouncing off
It's
the
actually
road.
quite nice to drive off a default, you know.
So what sort of things do you change for your style then? I guess it depends on where you are, but for someone like here, what do you tend to tweak?
We'd probably put a little bit more ride height on it just to absorb some of the mountain. But really, it's a kind of base setup for one track will really kind of work for almost all tracks. It's just a slight change in terms of wing levels, front and rear, if it's a fast low downforce track, or like Monza, or if it's something a bit more twisty, then you slap on a bit more aero. The tyre pressures, obviously, just to kind of get it in that 1.75, 1.8 bar range. Trying to keep the tyre temperatures at around about 90 to 100. And really just controlling the car by sway bar and differential. Just in terms of understeer and oversteer. I'm very much an understeer person. Slow into the corner and try and get fast out. Which is why these kind of big, heavier kind of power cars tend to work for me a bit better.
Right.
But not an awful lot, really. Great balance, radiator. But the suspensions, the dampers are untouched. I have no idea what I'm doing in there, so I just don't touch it. Ride height, you kind of want to probably just more or less leave alone. To be fair, what they're saying is at 250 kilometers an hour, you want the front and the rear to be sitting at the same sort of compression. So it's nice and stable and flat.
Oh, you're a swine.
But yeah, I mean, everything else is, just changing minor things from track to track, really.
Yeah.
In terms of the diff, it just depends, because there's kind of a couple of ways you can go with that. There's kind of higher preload and the lower acceleration diff, or lower preload and higher acceleration diff. And I've not really found one considerably better than the other, to be fair.
How do you find the class balance in GTE compared to GT3?
Oh, much better. The Aston's kind of trash, apart from at Le Mans. It's good at Le Mans. It's got a good top end speed, so maybe like Daytona road, it's okay at. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not got the fantastic of brakes. But the class in general is actually very good.
The Aston didn't see much love in the last endurance season.
No, it's not something you could use for an actual league, to be fair, unfortunately. I'd love to. It's the same with the Aston in the GT3 class, unfortunately. It's just not competitive, really. The M6 again is also not particularly very strong.
In GTE?
Yeah. Some tracks like Bathurst, where you're getting the twin turbo, the high altitude tracks, Fuji, Bathurst, Road America, not Road America, Red Bull. You'll be able to hold your own.
Unless you're up against Darwin and a Corvette.
Darwin was running M6. It was De Heidi.
Oh, De Heidi, yes, beg your pardon.
But I think the Ford is probably the strongest Corvette, maybe second.
It's just such a shame the Ford sounds like a asthmatic horse.
Hairdryer, yeah. And they've not got the sound right for the Porsche either, because it should be epic, but it's awful.
What's your best lap so far?
5.8.
I'm still fighting. I'm in 9th at the moment,
traffic,
so
though.
yeah. 208 as much as I've managed. And unfortunately, I can't entirely blame the traffic. Most of it is, but some of it, as the evidence will show, is quite clearly not.
So yeah, Ford and Corvette are probably the strongest in class. Porsche and Ferrari are probably pretty close. And then M6, and then Aston. So
it's not just driver ability or preference, and there are fundamental differences in the vehicles themselves.
Yeah, and I guess an element of depending on track. But I think overall for a league where you've got multiple different tracks, you're probably better off in the Ford, if not Corvette.
Oh dear. Brave in the chase there. So for the first race you had complete chaos, and this race you're rather bored out the front there.
It's a little bit quiet.
Yeah, I still maintain I don't know how you guys drive for 2.5 hours. I struggle going beyond 30 minutes. I just find the focus just completely goes.
I think that's probably one of my strongest points. I mean, I've never been one of the fastest guys, but consistency, just kind of staying out of trouble. Generally backs you decent results.
Yeah, because I mean that's always something you've preached to pass say, but that's always something you've highlighted as your strong point is keep out of trouble.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, how I finished 5th in that season just gone. I mean, there's no way anybody would put me 5th. But just people having bad races when I didn't really have any bad races. I don't think I had any contact at all through that entire season. I maybe had 1 or 2 half spins.
You just had better races when I wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah, well. But there's an awful lot of faster guys that were finishing behind me. It's the same with the GTE League as well, to be fair. And I came second, but...
Yeah, sure.
It's not... I think there's definitely other people that are faster there.
Do you do league racing in RSR as well?
Yeah, so we've got the endurance one, which just went horribly wrong last night.
Oh, lovely.
Had a 2-hour at Road America.
Oh. Challenge.
Oh, the pits are messed up there. I got 1 qualifying lap out of a 20-minute qualifying session.
Yeah, terrific.
It then just stuck me in the pits and wouldn't release me after that.
You're too
Nice.
overpowered for this race. You must stay.
Oh, I got second somehow, actually, to be fair, so...
Good.
and it held second, fortunately enough. But, in the race, I decided to kind of semi-chance my luck. And do one extra lap when a lap was taking 2.7 litres a lap, and I started a lap with 2.7 litres to go. Just go for it. Let's risk it. And as I came up the pits, it was like 0.01, and then as I was kind of over the crest of the hill in the pits, it went to 0.0, and then I was like 20 yards away from my box, and engine cut out. I coasted to the pit, and I thought, oh, I got away with that. That was fortunate. But my car jumped to pit box ahead, and my pit crew ended up putting 80 litres of fuel into thin air, and gave me back control, and I still had 0 litres left. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, well done.
I was like, God damn it.
Oh,
So,
dear.
yeah, a little bit messed up with that. But that's GT3 and LMP2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, it was good. Last race is at Le Mans, in fact, in this time next month. It's a monthly thing.
Nice. But that is it for this episode. Thank you very much.
Hi,
Like, subscribe,
boys.
comment, and all the good stuff, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.